Yep.
My name is Adam, and big up to Fairmont Pool. You know, this was like a thing until just recently. Apparently, earlier today there was a big chemical spill or something out at the Fairmont Pool. 25 had been checked for damages. Everyone's looking pretty okay, but you freak out about maybe finding a Mars bar in the pool.
Chemical spill.
Chemicals that will kill you. If you're looking for a great paying job, you've got to check out Butte Fence. We are excited to bring our team of professionals.
Well, considering that some of those pool chemics set your skin on fire, you gotta be careful. And they've got that ultra chlorinate, that ultra strong 73% powdered chlorine. That stuff that I have that reacts with the brake fluid explosively. Yeah. Or they use like really high strength concentrated peroxide, which you spill that stuff on grass or a shrub, it'll just start it on fire. Yeah. It decomposes, the hydrogen and oxygen decompose at a really weak bond point, and it releases a lot of heat, a lot of superheated steam, and a lot of oxygen. So if all you got to do is pour it on something organic that makes it decompose, and that's why it fizzes when you pour it on your blood or on corn cells. They release an enzyme called peroxidase that makes it fizz. That burn, that tingle you feel is actually steam being generated at 1700 degrees Celsius. Yep. Yeah, or in your on a cut.
It was funny when he said world famous rubber ducky.
For like less than 1,000th of a second, that reaction produces steam at 1700 Celsius. Makes a good rocket propeller.
Well, I guess next week is four, and it's four tomorrow, and I never push this weekend off. This week.
Yeah, probably.
Never mind.
You know, you got to admit the air conditioning in this thing works pretty well. Better than the Jeep.
I'm flipping.
They're open. Scrapers. That's where we got some. We may make a stop there on our way home.
You already got the ones we had.
No, we haven't. Remember, they were closed. We don't open till tomorrow.
I knew you were going to, but I forgot. We sure aren't open when they're coming.
No.
If something going on now, a million people are into it.
See, Mom, there's that pond that never existed.
Yeah. With the fishing pond. But you can get permission to go.
I've been out there several times.
Rick's
Well, it belongs to whoever owns Letnichenville Place now.
I thought it belonged to the city. Had something to do with it.
I don't think so.
Used to.
On this side of the river? I don't think so.
I didn't know it was both sides. Rick used to go out and fish there. I think he's retired now. He talked about
Personal injury
They
attorney.
have
Call
to
42
reconcile all
Crash.
their hours
You
and
can leave to
law.
I missed about half what you were talking about there. I was daydreaming. Sorry.
Rick said this is before your dad died, that when he quit his fire because he hated the way the city of Portland was handling employees, and they were making them log
Handling what?
up with employees. And they were making them write down everything they did during the day. You know? And something else they were doing to the Palestinians.
I wonder if they've got a Jew running this city.
What?
I was like, they got a Jew running the city.
Or if Jews are like that with their employees,
Wait,
they hold themselves to that standard.
Oh yeah. They are the most fastidious people on the face of the planet.
Who is that?
Allison Chains.
Yeah. He has a very distinct voice and their style. They changed their style with it, and I didn't recognize him.
Well, that's because they lost their lead singer, Lane Staley. He died in like 2000, something like that. Nobody. He was a crackhead heroin addict. When they found his body, he was 86 pounds,
wow.
dead in a pile of his own. It's a terrible way to go. But I remember I saw the last interview he ever did. He just looked like
If you
hell.
don't know what that was, that's Malheur butte.
But he did it to himself.
And you could also see Vale butte from here. Malheur butte is like 9 or 10 miles from Vale butte. We're going to Dennys in Oregon again.
The reason they sound different is after a while, Jerry Cantrell, the lead guitarist, took over lead singing. And he could actually sound a little bit like Lane Staley. Another one of those tragic Seattle grunge figures. Yep. Oh, grunge. It's a type of music that originated in Seattle in the early 90s. Like Nirvana is the biggest grunge band in the world. It's just that style of metal.
Did they just lose it when Kurt Cobain died?
It was tough for him, but drummer Dave Grohl, he bounced back in a big way. He's now the lead singer of the Foo Fighters, which is probably the most commercially successful rock band in the past 30 years. Oh yeah, everybody. You've heard the Foo Fighters
Yeah, I
1,000
know.
times.
Yeah, but I had no idea.